You guys, it's here. My Mayu water vortex machine is here. It just came in the mail. Ooh, I have the gray stone. Okay. I'm about to open it. So this is the box, and it came in this bigger box. So I love that they kind of like shield it and put it in a bigger box so that people don't know what you have delivered to your house. It seems to be packaged very well considering that this does have glass parts to it. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and show you guys how pretty this thing is. Like, you don't know, like, I've been watching this for a long time and I can't believe I finally got it. All right, so I am unboxing it now. Oh, the container it comes in is so freaking cute. Hold on. It's like so cute. Okay, I have it upside down. Hold on, you guys. So this is the container that it comes in. Now I know the wording is a little backwards because I'm doing a portrait style, selfie style video. But this is so cute, and I love that it's like eco-friendly. I just bust myself in the jaw, but okay, there's a piece of tape here. And there's another piece on this side. I'm so excited. Oh, here's the charge. So the charging block is also inside of the, I almost missed that. So here's the charging block. So that's pretty nice that it even comes with the charger block. So you have the power adapter. Well, I call it a block. They call it a power adapter. But you got a power adapter. And okay. So we're officially unboxing. So these are the instructions. So I love how like eco-friendly and thoughtful everything is. Like they're literally using like every piece of the container. Ooh, this is the color that I wanted. Yes. So the cardboard has like the instructions and it tells you like what to do, like how to use it. And then on the other side, it kind of like gives you some other instructions, shows you what like the indicator lights look like, tells you about the warranty and all of that. So I love that. That's super cute. Now there's a little, so this is the color that I got, and this is called Gray Stone. And it's like ceramic, I believe. And there's like a little tab that you pull it up from, and you peel this off. And it has like some beautiful like decorative artwork underneath that they custom made, and this is like the logo for this product. So this is the base, and the container for the water actually sits on top of here. I believe that this might be like the power button. Oh yeah, that's the power button. It's touch. Oh, it's touch. So I touched it and it lit up. So that's nice. I love it. So it's on right now, and I think I just turned it off. Okay. No, it's still on. Let me turn it off. Okay, it's off now, I think. Yeah, it's off. Okay, so that's the base. And these are just more instructions. Okay, so we have that. There's also this, which is like a sticker of the logo. I think this is super cute. It's giving me like Flower of Life vibes, right? Flower of Life vibes. So here's the power cord for the base, and user manual. And then let's get to the actual jar that the water sits in. So this is super cute. I love the shape of it. And this is how big it is compared to my head, because I know that sometimes it's hard to like really get a good gauge of like the size of things when you're looking at it on the internet. But this is it's actually probably about the size of my head. I think it is. But this is 1.5 liter maximum. So there's like a little line right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, there it is. Like there's a little line that tells you the limit of how you should fill this up. The lid also has that beautiful design on it, and it looks like it's stainless steel, but it has a silicone like O-ring in it to kind of help seal this up so that you can stop it from spilling when you put the water in there. And I'm just trying to get the, man, this is in here pretty tight, the cardboard insert. Okay, it's out. And then there's a silica bag in there that I need to get out as well. So this is the container, and at the bottom is, I don't know what this is called, but this is like the propeller. That's the name that I'm working, that's the name that I'm gonna give it. And I'm pretty sure it's called something else, and I'll give you the right definition. Let's see. And I never say this right. Carafe is what they call this. I call this the container, but they call it a carafe. Maybe that's how it's pronounced. That's the technical word, okay? That's the carafe. And then I'm just trying to figure out what they call it. Okay, they call it the impeller. So this is the impeller, and that's what moves in order to create the vortex, right? So what you do is you take your base and you set this on, and it's like magnetic, and it starts to create the swirl when you put fluid in it. So I'm gonna like show you guys how this works. So give me just a second. That was cool though, how it just like magnets. Okay, so moving on. I almost didn't see this in here, but I also got some of their essential blend mineralizing drops for your water. And essentially what you do is you drop this inside of your water to help remineralize it. So this is the packaging, super duper cool. This is extremely helpful if you are going to be using distilled or reverse osmosis water in this thing, because those two waters are virtually kind of stripped of all of their mineral content when they go through their filtration process. So these drops kind of help add some minerals back into the water. And looking at the packaging, this is made from purified water, concentrated seawater, magnesium chloride, pink Himalayan salt, and it says that it contains over 72 ionic trace minerals. So this is pretty dope. I like that it's super clean and that it does not have like a bunch of like weird ingredients and preservatives and things like that. So it says like it also even gives you like instructions on how many drops to add, depending on like the quantity of water that you're drinking. So I'm kind of like ready to give this a go. I have the machine here, and I want to like kind of move it, like let me scoop down a little bit so that you guys can kind of like fully see it. So I have this on. I have some of my distilled water right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill this thing up to the line. Do I have enough water in here for this? Yeah, I'll probably like, how did I get this perfect though? Like, and it's already on. So you can kind of see it spiraling right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop some of these in here. So it says for 1.5 liters that you do 12 drops. So I'm gonna do 12 drops of this. Not dropper fulls, but drops. I don't know, I just had to smell it. All right, so that's, oh, come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I got my 12 drops of the mineral blend in there, and it is spiraling and it's doing its thing. And let me make sure I don't knock it over, but I kind of wanted to like, well, I'm gonna just leave the camera alone. You guys can see it just fine. So they say that it takes about 5 minutes for the water to become structured. So what are the benefits of using this vortexing water machine? So structured water is essentially water that has gone through a cleansing and rejuvenation process. Like, that's the best way that I can explain it. If you think about water, right, we're never really taught that water is living or has living qualities to it. But we've always been told that when we're out and about in nature or whatever, that you never drink from still water, right? That you should always drink from a running water source. And that's because when water is moving, when it is flowing, when it is vortexing, it is being energized. The molecules of the water are being kind of like reinvigorated, and it's also energetically cleansing the water of stored memories. Like, water has the ability to really absorb the memory of everything that touches it or that is absorbed into it. And so that cellular memory stays intact, even though you may filter the water using a distilling machine or a reverse osmosis filtration system. It is not cleansing the water energetically. But out in nature, water is exposed to air. It is exposed to sunlight. It is hitting, rocks and different things, and it's moving, okay? And it's unobstructed. So that is the process of water naturally being structured in nature. But when we get our water from a faucet or from a bottle, that water has been sitting still for we don't know how long, right? How long has that bottle of Aquafina or whatever water that you like to drink? Well, Aquafina is a poor example because that's like one of the nastiest waters out there. But okay, Fiji water, okay? A lot of people love Fiji water, but Fiji water sits on the shelf for months and months and months, sometimes years, okay, before someone cracks the bottle open and drinks it. That water is sitting still. It's dead. It doesn't have any life force in it. So this re-energizes the water, the spiraling. It also allows air to be sucked in. It also dispels carbon dioxide out of the water. So the molecular structure of the water is literally kind of just being, like, I don't know what word I want to use. It's being revitalized by going through this restructuring process. So I can't wait to try this and see what it tastes like. Like, I've been studying these concepts about water and drinking structured water for a very, very long time. The problem is that when I first started researching the concepts of structuring water and how water actually had memory and it's living, right? And that you can use water to change like the energetic frequency of your body by choosing to infuse the water that you drink with positive thoughts and affirmations. Or sometimes people like to put crystals in their water, or they may play sounds and certain music to their music so that the water can absorb that, and then they drink it because they know that the frequencies or the vibrational energy that they are sending to that water, the water is absorbing it. And then that, when they drink it, then becomes utilized and absorbed by the body. So I've been studying and researching this whole concept for many, many years, but 5-6 years ago, machines like this weren't really heard of. They didn't really exist. So it made it really hard for me to put into action this knowledge that I was accumulating about water, until here recently when I started just noticing that the market is starting to explode with different products that are truly understanding and pushing to the public the importance of allowing your water to be structured and energized, and also not just physically cleaning it, but allowing it to be energetically cleansed. Okay, so that's like our little learning segment today on structured water. If you guys have never heard of this concept of water and water actually being able to have memory, etc., look up I think it's Dr. Emudo or something like that, on YouTube or even on Google. He did an entire documentary where he talked about how water crystals and how they formed based on the energy that was transferred to the water before the water was frozen to make ice crystals. So It's very interesting, but it gives the visual, and it also provides more education about this concept of water being alive and that it holding memory and having the ability to affect things based on what's being infused to it. So, you know, spirit has spoken to me, you know, in my consciousness has sent me downloads telling me about the importance of making sure my water was clean and that it was energized, and that that is a way to really in a nutshell have energetic like quantum leaps where you are able to rapidly change the state of your being and your mindset by using water as a master manifestation tool and using it to infuse stuff into it and then consuming that liquid so that it then becomes a part of your vessel. So I know it sounds strange and it probably sounds like a bunch of crap, but it's real. I mean, think about it. Everything else is living, so why would water be dead? Especially considering the fact that this is one of the most vital things that we need in our body in order to function and to carry out a lot of our bodily processes, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking. I'm gonna let this finish doing its thing. I'm not sure if it runs on a timer or not. Let me see. I don't think it runs. I think you just have to stop it and then drink. So it's been going for about, I feel like I've been chit-chatting with you guys for about 5 minutes, and that's typically how long they say it takes, about 5 minutes for it to do its thing. So I'm going to actually go ahead and stop it, and I'm going to give it a taste, but I don't even have a cup, so hold on. So I got me a glass, and let's give this a try and see how does this distilled water taste after it's been remineralized and structured. So it looks like it automatically starts as soon as you put it on the base. You don't even have to hit the button, but I'm going to turn it back off. So cheers, let's see. It tastes really pure, like really clean, really fresh. I feel like it's gonna, like I'm gonna have to drink like all of this and then just kind of observe how I feel throughout the day. So far, it's very refreshing, very light. It doesn't have a taste or a flavor. I was a little concerned that the water would like taste very salty because of the mineral drops, but I don't taste them at all. Yeah, I like that taste. Like because I primarily drink distilled water, my taste buds are very sensitive to additives in water. This is why particular brands of water, when I'm out and about and I'm buying bottled water, I don't like it. Like I do not like Aquafina at all. I don't like Nestle. I actually don't even like Crystal Geyser because I can just taste, it tastes too minerally. Like I can just taste the salts and stuff in it and I don't like it. But this, I can't taste this at all. So I'm really happy about the fact that I'm getting trace minerals from this and it's adding, you know, beneficial minerals that my body needs and that it's not altering the flavor in a way that's negative to me. So I really like this. All right, you guys, so this is the Mayu Swirl. I'm like already in love with this thing and I cannot wait to continue to use this. I highly recommend that everybody gets one of these things, as well as add to your arsenal a heavy duty filtration system so that you can start cleaning your water before you structure it. I personally invested in my own water distiller, so I will post links below in the description box to the link to purchase a Mayu Swirl if you're interested. And then I'll also share with you guys my discount code so that you can save a little something if you choose to get one of these. I'm also going to post a link to the specific water distiller that I have. And then I'm also going to post links to those documentaries that I talked about so that you can learn a little bit more about, you know, the history of structured water and the water crystal thing and actually see some science behind it so that you can enlighten yourself and learn at your own pace. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And make sure that you guys should subscribe and follow me on my social media handles. They're all in the links below. And on my website, etc. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to finish enjoying my Mayu Swirl, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.